Opening up the UFC 322 main card, we have Sean Brady taking on Michael Morales. Sean Brady, 18-1 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5 on a 3-fight win streak, taking on the undefeated Michael Morales at 18-0 with 14 career stoppages. Sean Brady's a high-level grappler. This guy's going to come forward. He's going to get some takedowns. Striking-wise, just okay. Just okay. We cannot forget that he got finished by Bilal Muhammad on the feet. But grappling-wise, well, and Sean Brady.
By the way, I'm going to say something later that I'll just preface here so you guys can get your little baby ears ready for this one. Bilal is a better striker than Islam. Go ahead with this breakdown.
That is definitely going to rage bait some people.
It's fucking true.
Sean Brady is aggressively going to wrestle. He aggressively wrestles in his wins. Obviously, that loss, he experimented a bit with the striking, didn't quite go the way that he thought it was going to go. He doesn't really have cardio issues. They wasn't great in the past, but he seems to have overcome those. He has learned to rest on top. He can take his time. He averages more than 3 takedowns per fight. He is coming off that very dominant win over former world champion Leon Edwards, taking on Michael Morales. This guy's a savage. He's a freestyle wrestling national champion from Ecuador, a Muay Thai national champion from Ecuador. He's got fantastic footwork. He's got a great jab, nice loose boxing stance. That's what allows him to work in and out of range so well, is the footwork, is the loose stance. He is coming off that finish win over a 49-year-old Gilbert Burns. This matchup is interesting. This is one of the best main cards we've had all year. This could be a number 1 contender matchup, and I imagine if whoever wins this fight does so in spectacular fashion, will get the next title shot. We obviously have Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad next week. That could dictate the next title shot, but there's a lot of random factors here. This is a very good fight. I personally think Sean Brady's going to win this fight because Michael Morales, despite looking unbelievable in a low-cut lady dress, doesn't really bring the fight to his opponents. He lets them bring the fight to him. He relies on the footwork. He relies on his athleticism, and he kind of dances around. And again, that's not a dress reference. This has nothing to do with the video. He dances around.
You ever been to a drag show?
I have not been to a drag show, no. I bet they're a ton of fun, though. He dances around in the cage. He doesn't fully engage. He doesn't fully commit. Obviously, he's got a couple of finishes, but who did he finish? The finishable Neil Magny, the 100-year-old Gilbert Burns. The problem with Michael Morales is despite all of that talent, and I'm a big Michael Morales fan, the problem is he doesn't bring the fight to his opponents, and I don't think he's going to handle the insane pressure from Sean Brady well. I think Sean Brady is going to move forward. I think Sean Brady is going to get in Michael Morales' face, get the takedowns, and win this fight. I don't know what Michael Morales is going to look like backing up or on his back or in a little bit of trouble. And we're going to find out in this fight. If Sean Brady doesn't really engage and just gets after it with the wrestling, I think it's a great path to him. So Sean Brady's going to be the pick here. Pretty confident there. What the fuck are you laughing
at? Me and the chat are just having a little laugh. Having a little laugh. And I think we're going to be laughing to the bank on this one, Angie, because I'm with you here on Sean Brady, because Sean Brady, his striking, you could tell that he set out to, okay, if I want to be the guy, I can't just be Sean Brady the wrestler. I can't just be Sean Brady the grappler. And I was very high on that whole camp. We all know the whole story about the Philly dudes. I was like, they're going to take over the world. Then I turned my back on them. I'm back on Sean Brady. I said if he won that last fight, I would buy 40 of his fucking, or whatever many fucking of his T-shirts. He went out, dominated that fight, and I bought $400 worth of his fucking T-shirts. I still got a little pile sitting over there in the corner. Man of my word. But he improved the striking. And that striking against Leon, you could tell caught Leon off guard. To the point where Leon basically lost that fight himself because he shot a takedown in the 4th round. Like, what the hell are you doing? He shoots the takedown. Sean Brady front headlocks and gets to the back. It does what he does in the fights. But the striking and pure boxing improvements Sean Brady has made are really improved. But what I love about Sean Brady is he doesn't try to fight at not his range, which is a weird sentence, but it's the best way I can describe it. He's not trying to force a fight in a range where he knows he can't box. And Michael Morales is so good at keeping that range. And if you stay at that range, he's going to win those fights. You're going to struggle closing the distance with your takedown attempts. You're going to struggle striking him at that range because he's so long and he can strike and he's in, he's out, and you can't really find him. But Sean Brady knows, as a striker, I'm not the outside guy. And he does these blitz-ins, and he gets in your face, and he uses that to get you against the cage. And if he gets Michael Morales against the cage, like Neil Magny got him against the cage, like Gilbert Burns got him against the cage, Sean Brady's just going to hang out there. Either he's going to get the takedowns, he's going to try and work the takedowns, and against a guy like Neil Magny, who really shouldn't have been holding a guy like Michael Morales on the cage, he was there for about 2 or 3 minutes. And Michael Morales, for as good as he is, and charismatic and whatever he is, he's getting the knockouts, but I still haven't seen like a fucking killer in there. And when he's up against the fence against Neil Magny, he's just like dun 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 dun. He's very kind of just whimsical in the way that he fights. That shit ain't gonna fly against a guy like Sean Brady. Like, Sean Brady's gonna stay in this guy's face with the boxing. He's gonna have him pressed against the fence. He's gonna take him down probably a couple times. And is Michael Morales gonna have that fucking tenacity to dog this shit out against a dog that is Sean Brady? I don't think he's gonna be able to. I think Sean Brady's gonna get in his range, make this his fight with the pressure against the fence, clinch work, box, level change, and grind out this victory, or maybe he'll wear this kid down. So I haven't bet him yet because I'm waiting to see what the odds do, because I kind of been like closing a little bit, but I think Sean Brady's the play here.
Yeah, I mean, whimsical is a nice visualization there. I mean, Michael Morales
is very good, and he's young, and losing to Sean Brady isn't going to be because I don't think Sean Brady's going to hurt the kid or anything like that. Like, it's just, I don't know if he's just ready for a guy like Sean fucking Brady quite yet. What is he, 25 years old, something like that?
Let's see, 26.
Yeah, he's 26 years. I mean, Jesus, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, I think the reality is, I think Michael Morales is maybe even too athletic, and things are a little too easy. We haven't seen him in a dogfight. We haven't seen him in any real trouble. He kind of just flows and figures things out as he goes. And if you look at his level of competition, it actually hasn't been great. The Jake Matthews fight was closer than it should have been. He beat a 40-year-old Gilbert Burns. He beat an old Neil Magny. He got taken down by Trevin Giles. Like, it's not the highest level of competition. The most impressive win that Sean Brady had, where I was like, oh, this guy is good, is when he beat Kelvin Gastelum. He beat the shit out of Kelvin Gastelum, and that's not something people do. Kelvin's a mess, and he doesn't make weight, but he's not somebody that people just beat the shit out of.
I mean,
and Sean Brady did that.
He did Leon worse than anybody's done Leon, too.
Yeah, but Leon has like that do nothing in him, where Kelvin doesn't. Like, he shows up sloppy, but
but Leon's not getting finished.
Yeah. So, I mean, those wins for Sean Brady is when I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. So I think he wins this fight. Minus 140 seems like a solid deal. Honestly, though, it's a little nerve-wracking anytime you get somebody undefeated, because that 18-0 might be 100-0 by the time his career is done. But if you do want to check out every pick, every bet, every tool, if you want to see what the artificial intelligence has to say, what Artem did, what BetSam did, go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. It's freaking $10. And you don't just get this card. You also get UFC 323. You get UFC Qatar. You get the fight night at the end of the year. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. We have a $10 super chat from D Davis Gaming. Jacob is the best in the business. Appreciate you, dude. We appreciate you. Thank you,
Uncle Davis. That's Uncle Davis.
For the support.